This makes me angry every time I think about it. Chicago literally pays millions of dollars just to move parking spaces. Anytime spots need to be removed for construction, street festivals, bike lanes, or bus lanes, city has to reimburse the parking meter company. And so far, that's cost Chicago about $161 million, which is a part of a reason Chicago tried to buy back its parking meters. And once you hear the price tag, it makes sense why it didn't happen. You may have heard that Brandon Johnson looked into buying back the remaining 57 years of the parking meter lease from the disastrous 2008 deal. The cost came in at more than $3 billion, and that's where it stopped. Back in 2008, under former Mayor Daley, the city got about $1.15 billion for the deal. To undo it today, Chicago would have to pay almost 3 times that amount. City Hall did submit a bid, but once they reviewed the real numbers, the long-term risk, and how unpredictable parking revenue could be over the next several decades, they decided it just didn't make financial sense. So instead of the city taking control, an undisclosed private buyer is expected to take over the lease from the current owners, which include Morgan Stanley and other major investors. That deal isn't final yet. In the meantime, the lease still limits how Chicago manages its streets. In 2024 alone, parking meters brought in about $160 million in revenue, with roughly $95 million in net income. The company has already made back its original investment, and we are only about 18 years into a 75-year deal. So here's the real question. Should Chicago ever try to buy the meters back again, or is the city better off writing this out? I'm Dee Savic, your Chicago real estate bestie. Follow me for more local Chicago updates, real estate context, and what decisions like this actually mean for people who live here or are thinking about moving here.